Every year, over 90,000 Americans are diagnosed with kidney disease, making it one of the most deadliest conditions in the nation. In order to increase awareness of the disease impact on our communities, March was designated as National Kidney Month. And here in the Midlands, Team South Carolina of the National Kidney Foundation is hosting its inaugural Spurs and Sparkle Gala to help raise funds for research and patients. Kimberly Suber felt the impact of kidney disease firsthand when her father had to undergo dialysis to treat kidney failure. Now she's the chairwoman of the gala and talked with us about the event and her advocacy work for the National Kidney Foundation's Team South Carolina.
I am doing fine today, Mr. Bailey.
Okay, before we get started, for those that don't know you, you do a lot of things, wear a lot of hats.
I do, too many.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Kimberly Suber. The new hat that I have now is I'm the chairwoman of the South Carolina National Kidney Foundation, Team South Carolina, of the inaugural, this is going to be a big thing, Spurs and Sparkle Gala that's coming here. And I'm also a board member for the area of South Carolina. I'm an assistant principal, I'm a mother, I am Miss Daisy Mack, the hat wearing woman herself, I'm the pyramid consultant. You name it, I probably do it.
Okay. Now, the National Kidney Foundation, a great organization, but tell us, how did you get involved with it?
Well, it kind of happened, well, my best friend ended up having a transplant. Mm-hmm. So I wasn't involved as much, but, you know, I was there as far as his process and make sure that he gets a kidney transplant. So I didn't really understand everything that came involved with it until my father went through kidney failure. And then once my father went through kidney failure, there were so many questions that I had, and I didn't know where to go. You know, I went to my best friend, but I was like, there has to be something out there. You just don't have a big disease that affects so many people, and there's not a foundation. And that's how I ran into the National Kidney Foundation. I did my first walk, which was last year in Orangeburg, and they have one coming up. And then after that, I asked the question to the person that was over the wall. I said, what do y'all do for the kidney patients as far as like recognizing their achievements, things that they're doing? And she was like, we don't have anything. So I talked to the executive director. I said, y'all really need to do, because I knew the Heart Association had a gala, Breast Cancer Awareness had a gala. And I was like, when are y'all going to recognize these kidney patients for all that they go through? And that's how it started.
Wow.
Yes. So I just asked the question.
Now, so I've seen the post on Facebook. Mm-hmm. Now, how many people are on that board? Because I saw about 15, I think, in your post.
On our board, it's about 31 of us. It's 30. I think it's 31, 32 of us. Samika's probably laughed. She's like, they're here today to go on tomorrow. Because if you don't work, you can't be on. I need people that work, and I have a great team that's hard workers.
Okay. Now, are you currently looking for any people to participate with the board, or? Yeah,
we are always looking for people. Actually, the gala is March 19th. I'm taking a little break, but we'll start back up in August, so we're always looking for those who are ready to work. So what we're asking people now is buy your ticket and come to the gala, see what we're doing, and if you really want to be a part of it, because there is a lot of hard work. With it being the first time, and the awareness in the community that was a lot of ground to cover. But we did it. We made sure we was everywhere to let them know that the Kidney Foundation is here, and it's here for us. So.
Tell us a little bit, what has been some of your experience working with some of the staff and some of the kidney patients?
Well, some of now as far as my experience, my father, I always call him the grumpy little, everybody knows him on Facebook as the grumpy little man. He's always mad about something. He's a great man, but he's always kind of angry. But until I took a walk in his step, just to understand that going to the dialysis center, and I think people take their freedom for granted. You go there, you sit there for 4 hours. But then you have the extra hour tacked on to them setting you up, and then afterwards you have to wait another hour. So that's 6 hours. So to him, I would pick him. He's like, I had to go to my job today. And I'm like, what job, Daddy? You're old. You don't have a job. And to him, 3 days out of a week is a job to him. And you can't take off from it. So you have to be there. You have to arrange your travel. It's a whole life-changing experience. But just imagine someone who is 20 or 21 And just going to the centers and stuff, just seeing that the population that it affects is African American population. And I mean, it's heartbreaking that you can have somebody our age that's fighting for benefits, trying to get a ride there. It's just a lot. So that's why I've become so passionate with it. Because I always tell my father, he's blessed, you know, but you have those who don't have those resources. So we have to fight for them to have those resources.
Okay. Well, tell us a little bit more about the gala. What can we expect?
Ooh, honey, the gala. The gala is going to be a great event. So if those who know me know I have these big ideals. So I wanted it to be different. I didn't want it to be a gala where you just come in your nice suit and tux and just listen to classical music and walk around eating stuff I can't even pronounce. So the gala is going to be an event where you come in, you wear your cowboy boots. This is basically like the cowboy theme is like you can get in the saddle and saddle up and keep going. So that's the thing about it. You have to think cowboys can keep going. You know, they fight, they keep going. And then it's the Spurs. Spurs and Sparkles is to make it seem it's a good event. So it's that after 6 hour kind of cowboy thing. You can put on your nice dress and your cowboy boots, have a good time. So we have a program set up where it's like an ADD mind. We have the silent auction over here. We're going to have upstairs we have a cigar parlor. So I know the men, now you can't smoke in there, but we do have the cigar parlor that's going to be upstairs where you have an opportunity to buy cigars. There are going to be some given away. We'll have the American knows who's from the South Carolina Philharmonic. She's going to be in there playing for the men. Then we're also going to have a fashion show of just cowboy fashion from 5 great designers, 5 women that are ready to break out into designing. One of them did design my dress for the gala. So I have my cowboy-themed Beyonce formation dress. I'm covered, though. So I'm definitely excited about that. But then we have our honorees, our award ceremony. And we do also have the Jamie Wright Band that's playing. But, honey, the food. The food is being catered by Mama D's, who is won the Taste of Black Columbia. She's one of the winners. And also Lisa Jones, who's another winner from Taste of Black Columbia, who's another caterer that's coming in. And then our desserts are being catered by Cassandra Miller Goodman. So we have a lot of talent here that we pulled in, but the food is going to be, I mean, it's going to be like a Western style, Western, Southern, I think that's what we're going to call it. We have collard greens, macaroni and cheese, all kinds. She has pulled pork, anything that you can think of. They have it on the menu. So, and then we have your drinks, your whiskey, and everything that's on there, all for $50 for one night. So, definitely excited about that. And then we have the director of transplants from MUSC that's going to give us I told him a 5-minute message. So MUSC has been generous in donating $15,000 to the National Kidney Foundation, and our other big sponsor is Blue Cross Blue Shield. So Paul Mitchell and all of our tables are sold out. So this is going to be the event to be at for Columbia.
All right. Before I let you go, give us the date, time, and location again, and how can somebody pick up a ticket?
It's going to be March 19th at the State Museum, which is downtown, from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. You can get I would say hashtag NKFTeamSC. That would be the easiest way because I can never remember websites. I think it's National Kidney Foundation Team SouthCarolina.org. But
well, Kimberly, thank you for taking time to sit down.
Thank you, and thank you for taking patience out with my little crazy self. But y'all make sure y'all support Minority. I have definitely enjoyed being here today. Thank you.